So write three facts to be so you can write down this additional point that I have given. So then write three facts to be considered when setting a password. So it should be, so you have to use basically, so if you're using a password, okay. So can you mention a few? What are the considerations? Right. So one is, don't use easy to guess. Words. So you can say, example, date of birth, TP number, name. Those are not good. And so another thing is, you have to give a password hint. Better to provide a password hint. What is hint? What is password hint?
Easy way to guess the password.
Yeah. So in case if you forget, a tip. In case so sometimes you might forget the password, then you cannot log into the system. That is also a problem. So then you have to use a hint or tip, which you can remember the password. But some people are using like tip, so that when you see that tip, using that tip, you can guess the password. But don't use such tips. For an example, password is like date of birth. You have given your date of birth. Password hint is my date of birth. Then so you are gone, right? Because so it's like you lock the door, and you keep instruction in the door saying so my key is under the carpet. So then what will happen? When a robber comes, so robber will also see that key is under the carpet. He can search the carpet and get search under the carpet and get the key and unlock the door. So password hint should be there, but you have to make sure to get a sensible password hint, because password hint should not be used to break the password. It can be used to remind the password, not to break the password, right? So another thing is, so very important, yes, use a strong password which has use a strong password which has letters, numbers, symbols, and also long enough, at least 8 characters. Those are some considerations when you want to put a password. These are some considerations. Okay, then the third one. So while writing, I'm going to discuss the third one also. So mention 2 features of a strong password. So one thing is, it has letters, numbers, symbols, and long enough. So another thing is, must avoid easy to guess words and symbols. Example, as say date of birth, again the same, name, date of birth, name, etc. Right. Okay, quickly write down these 2. Then the last one, right? I think we have like two things, right? Okay. Right. Write 5 examples for a strong password. 5 examples for strong password. You can write like, okay. So you have
Is
to tell.
capital letters or simple letters?
Yes, using capital letters, simple letters, that is also good. So you can add that to these features. So strong password. So let's say you can write any. So I'll write few, but you can just maybe try your own. For an example, I'm going to write, okay, let's say a password. Let's say okay, 78 D23 F8, something like this. So this has capital letters, simple letters, numbers, symbols, and it is long enough characters. Likewise, you can write. So this is another one, and you can start like this. Okay, likewise, you can mix the symbols, and the password should be so some other things like you can use Nimda. So this has word in, but it's reverse. So Nimda means simply admin. 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 So I have reversed that. Okay, you can write likewise. This kind of examples are we call insensible good passwords, strong passwords. Okay, please finish this right quickly. Okay, the last one. Finish. Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, say whether the following passwords are strong or not. You have to put a right or wrong sign. Right, the first password, school to 1, 2, 3. Is it good?
No.
No, obviously it's bad. So the next one, NAM, this is spy AB hash.
It is good.
Yeah, somewhat good. That's okay, agree. So then class at 21.
True.
Good or bad?
Good.
It has simple capital symbols. Can be considered as good. So not really good, but average, right? So this is the last one, Amara ABs, it's bad.
It's bad.
Right. Okay, so now, so we have discussed the lesson, complete lesson. And now what we have to do is, so let's prepare for the paper. So you have the paper next week, right? Remember that in 15. I'll send the schedule after the next class, after grade 7 class, I'll send the schedule to you. The paper will be visible to you only during that day, right? Only during that day, same time, same day, next week, same time, the class time, paper will be appearing. But it will disappear after 12 p.m. same day. That means midnight, it will disappear. So if you forget to log in and do the paper, next day you will not be able to see the paper. And you can't do the paper before the day also. Before the day also, you can't see the paper because it is scheduled for the same Thursday, right? You will see the paper on that day itself. So here, so let me show the interface quickly. And this is where we have scheduled the exam. But you can go and, so I'll show one thing. So you have to go to Edmodo and then you can follow the videos and start doing the paper. So I'll show some sample. I'll show some sample, not the paper, but sample. I think you have done some assignments, right? So this is, okay, I'll take an assignment of quiz that you have done. So this is year-end quiz grade 8, Right? This is not for you, this is for grade 8, but to show the sample, I'm using this. After the examination, you will see your score, the marks. Right? You will see the marks and you will see your rank and how you got marks. This is how it looks like. This is single and medium one, right? You can see question by question. And you will get this kind of questions, fill in the blank one, but you have to use the same wording in the brackets, right? If you have used any other words, so then you will get from here. So you can see Paddhati Mudukanga, but the answer is Mehiyum Paddhati. So likewise, you will have fill in the blank questions. And I think matching pair question will also here. You will have matching pair question also. So you have to select, right? So you have to use the words and fill the matching pair. Right? This is some example. This is
Sir,
grade. Sorry?
We must start the exam at 6:30 p.m.
We will allow that from 5 p.m. normally. So you can start after 5 p.m. And but anyway, you have to finish after starting within 2 hours. You have to finish. So maximum time will be given 2 hours. Right? You can start after 5. Maximum time will be given is 2 hours. Right? So if you are coming for both grade 7 and grade 6 class, please be careful. You have to start at least by 5, and grade 7 one you have to start by 7. Right, okay. So I think now, so this is year-end question for grade 6, right? Single and medium one. English medium one will also look like this. You will get questions in English medium. That is through the ED module. Right? You can see the marks of some questions, but some essay and writing questions, you won't see the marks. You will see that only after the marking. Okay, so that is about the examination, and so you will get questions up to chapter number 2, and you will get some questions from this area. Right? So did we start chapter 3 in our reading book? Hello? Did we start chapter 3?
No, sir.
No, we didn't start. So, but here, so these are the possible questions that you will get from chapter number 3. So this is your reading book. Anyway, chapter number 1 and 2, completely you have to go through the videos. I'll add all the videos today itself. I'll add all the videos today itself. So including this video, I'll add that to the ED module. Then you can watch that videos again and again. Actually, from the operating system, you will get 1 or 2 questions. So let me tell what kind of question that you get. So basically, let me introduce operating system. Operating system is it's a system software. It's a system software. Operating system is a system software, and like you have 2 kind of software. System software means the software programs are helping hardware, and there are some other system software. The second one is application. So the system software, like operating system, those are helping hardware or works with the hardware. The second kind of software is application software, which you can use to do your own tasks. Okay, take a screenshot of this. Right? This says software. Software is a set of instructions to the computer. You will get a question from this area, right? Set of instructions to the computer. And that is 1 or more related programs. There are 2 kinds of software. System software, which work with hardware, and the second one is application software, which work with the users. Right. Please take a screenshot of this and write down this in your book, because you will get 1 question from this area. And especially remember, so operating system is a system software. So this part, please remember specially, operating system is a system software. Don't worry, we will learn this lesson after the new year, right? Properly. Operating system is a system software which is working as a middleman between users and computer hardware. It is also a resource manager which manages files and folders, memory, processors, hardware, software, users or user accounts, and user accounts, network, and security. So all these things are managed by, so it's a resource manager which manage all these things in your computer. And it hides the internal complexity of hardware. It hides the internal complexity of hardware subsystem. It's a very important thing. So if you know these points, you can easily answer the question paper. So you know the chapter number 1, now you know the chapter number 2, and we just stepped into chapter number 3, but we didn't discuss much. But no worries, don't worry, you will not get much questions from this area. You'll get only a few that you can write. Right, okay. So please finish writing this. Actually, the last statement. Or if you can, take a screenshot and write down this. Right. Is there anything else that you want to ask from me? Anything else that you want to ask? Right. If you have any new friends who wish to join the classes, they can join in this month, but not after this month, because in this month, for late joiners, we will have a special session after the new year and we will cover the syllabus from the beginning. That is for late joiners. So we will do a few morning hours and we will cover the syllabus for them. That is for the late joiners. They can join within this month, but not after that. If they wish to join after New Year, if they wish to join after April, maybe May, June. So what they have to do is they have to only watch the videos, because we will not do any cover-up classes after that. The last cover-up class will be there in April. So if you have friends, let them come in the April, because last cover-up will be there in April. Okay, so since you don't have any other questions, let me finish the class by now. And wish you all the best for the new year, and wish you a very happy and prosperous new year for those who celebrate. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, sir. Thank
Okay,
you,
bye.
sir.
Bye.
Happy New Year, sir. Good night, sir.
You. Bye. Bye.
Happy New Year.